And ahoy gamers, and welcome back to Diablo 2 Resurrected. We're playing through as a hardcore 0 to Ubers. As you see here, we've got a new character, a level 24 Amazon, farming a fair bit. As you can probably tell, I did start this video off at the very start of this character. However, that initial part of the video got a bit corrupted and my audio is a bit messed up. So we're going to start off here in Act 2. We're just taking out Juriel. Once we take out Juriel, this will open up to the rest of the game. Oh, chow mail, some interesting items here. So as we walk over to Tyrael, what have we got at the moment? So we've just got Nadir, we've got Stealth. The only good item we've had drop was this Naggle ring drop from our second kill of Andy. We did farm about 15 kills of Andy, nothing really of note. And we've got this Sanders Rip drop off of the Sorcerer. That's the only real items of note. We're going to very quickly drop back. So between last week's video and this week's video, which last week's video we had that level 76 Amazon, which is just here. Obviously that perished. As you see here, within a week I worked an assassin level 73, that perished. The level 68 smited in, that also perished. So then I made a load of mules, muled all my items off of the character. So now I'm back on another Amazon, because I'm really enjoying playing Amazons. And we're going to push all the way through, all the way to Nightmare, all the way through to Hell. And we're going to finish it this time round. So we've got a load of items here. We have got a Holy Grail down in the description of this video of how far I've got at the end of this video. There's a link to a site which will show my Holy Grail. So if anyone wants to see my progression of what I've got so far, it will be down below. So we're going to hopefully make our way through Act 3. We're going to be jumping in each time we do a little bit of a farm. So if we get any good drops, I'll show some good drops. But then when we get to Hell, we'll probably show a little bit more of Hell, because Hell can be quite interesting. So, in fact, when I do this, we're going to jump in. Well, we already jumped in. We're going to keep playing this, and we're going to hope for the best, and we're going to hopefully out-survive all the other characters we've had so far. Just had an amazing drop. So you've got Sand Rips, or Sanders Taboo, these heavy gloves. These gives... Hear me out here. So they're not the best gloves. However, they give me an extra 20% increased attack speed, which is huge, which is one of the best things we need, well, which is what we need from our gloves. Later on, we can get attack speed gloves, which give me increased Amazon skills, but this is huge. It's just dropped off a random mob, so I'm really happy with this. So this is going to go straight into the chest. So we only need another 3 levels, so we can start using it. We just had another drop. Let's have a look. Squad identification, this large shield here. Is it any good? No, it's terrible. Compared to what I've got now, it's not very good. That's fine. You see that I'm getting a load of drops now. We are on, let's go to gameplay, still on players 8, so we are going to get ideally better drops, or more likely to get drops. We do have actually okay magic find, considering we are, I just used the potion back to them. Our magic find at the moment is nearly 100% extra magic find, so that's that's the kind of sweet spot I like to play on. It's 100 MF. Anything more than that, I think you just lose too much damage, at least early game. So we're going to continue to search, obviously, the swamps, try and get as much loot as possible as we make our way through. Here we are, we face ourselves. I know it's just normal, but we face ourselves against this storm tree again. He's what ended my last run on my Amazon. Fingers crossed we can take... Well, we will be able to take him out. Just fingers crossed it doesn't end this run as well. Oh, no. That's... Okay. Okay, this is fine. Everything's fine. Boop. There we go. Happy. Got my revenge. Obviously, I'm not quite in Nightmare or in Hell, but hey, I got my revenge. This is our first meth run on normal. Fingers crossed we get something good. Got a unique... okay, I'll take that. That breastplate can go straight in here. There we go. So now straight into Act 4 we go. We're probably not going to farm Mephisto. We didn't have the best spawn for the waypoint. But if required, we can always go back. So we got Vidas and Blood Thief. Oh, that's quite good for my mercenary. Just because it has open chance to open wounds and life, so loads of life still, so that's quite good for him. And I guess we got ourselves Vidas Barb. But we'll probably see you at Diablo. And here we go, we're now level 30, so we've got our Valkyrie that's up. Don't know how long the Valkyrie is going to stay up for. Ooh, it's trying to avoid that lightning. So we are still on the, obviously, max difficulty. Oh, trying to avoid the lightning. Very, very frightening. So I have now got Lightning Fury, but it doesn't do that much damage. And annoyingly, my... Oh, I think that I had just perished. Stop spamming this lightning, please, Diablo. Thank you. Nope, that lightning will wreck me, and does wreck me. I can tank him a little bit here. As long as he doesn't spam the lightning, we should be okay. Like that. Okay, so how much health has he got left? Just over half, that's fine. It's going to pop back to town. So this is going to be a bit of a long fight, this one. Hopefully, we should be able to take him out. I'm hoping that it doesn't take too long. I am recording this on a Tuesday, so yesterday. So I'm hoping that I can catch up as much as I can before I release this video. I want to ideally get to hell, but I've got a day to get to hell on, which is fine. But in that time, I obviously want to do other videos. I want to stream as well. So I'm hoping that this doesn't take too long. I know that when I get to Nightmare, Diablo will be a lot easier. And my mercenary's already down. Not ideal. I'll keep out of that. I can bonk him a few times here. I do get a little bit of mana back each time I hit him. Looks like I have a lot of fire resist in comparison. Right, get out of that lightning. Okay, my Valkyrie's down. Probably summon a new Valkyrie. Just summon him right next to him. Summon another Valkyrie right next to him. Ooh, so I can tank his lightning. I just can't tank his... Nope, I can tank his hits. Just can't tank his lightning. Valkyrie right next to him. There we go. Then, boom. Diablo down. Dropped a load of yellows. That's fine. Now, time to go farm Eldritch and probably Pindle Skin and Shank for some good experience. Probably get up to level 45 and then we'll finish Act 5. And we are coming to the end of normal. Still on the hardest difficulty. And we are just taking out the minions of destruction. After we take Glisto out, then it's straight on to Baal himself. After Baal's out, then this is going to be so much easier. Going to put some skill points into here. Okay, I ideally want to put some skill points into Dexterity next. I would like to keep 75% chance to block, just for my extra survivability. There you go, that's that done. Any mana potions on the floor? One over here. Right, we're going to go straight in and try and take on Baal. So I would normally put my points into Lightning Fury, but I'm going to put more points into Charge Strikes. You see I've got loads of spare points. There are loads of extra points in here. We picked up a rare on the floor. Very, very good rare. As we farmed, as you can probably see, our level here, 46, we farmed Eldritch, Shank, and Pindle Skin a lot. So we managed to make peace, because shower runes started dropping, dull runes started dropping, so we made peace. We also made rhyme as well. So rhyme gives us extra block, gives us good resistances, and I can't be frozen. And then peace is obviously the Amazon skill armor, which is really useful. So now my resistances are pretty good. And then my MF at the moment is 121 magic find, which is quite good as well. So ideally I want to increase my resistances up, but we're probably going to have to do that via getting smoke when we get into hell. The only problem with this is that we don't have insight yet on the mercenary, so this may take a bit of time, because we are just going to have to melee the boss down. To be fair, Lightning Fury does more damage, but it costs a lot more mana, so probably worth just poking him with my stick for a little bit longer. Phrasing, of course. We'll get, obviously going to get my mercenary with insight as soon as possible. So as soon as he has insight, it will make this my life so much easier, so much better, so we can start spamming some of our skills. We're just going to keep meleeing him, so we should get mana back per hit. And each mana back per hit, every now and then we'll be able to do a charge strike. He's not doing enough damage to end us at the moment, or really put much fear into me. And obviously our Valkyrie's up. I have put points into all of these, so I've got Valkyrie, so I can summon a Valkyrie, and then obviously all my points now are going to go into Charge Strikes, Lightning Fury, and then Power Strike, Lightning Bolt, and Lightning Strike. Awesome, got some decent-ish gear here. So I need to pick up all these gloves that I can, because there is a chance for me to get some rare gloves, which give me two Amazon skills and 20% attack speed, so I'll replace that as soon as I can. There is a good chance of me getting that from the greed. No, not greed, I mean gambling. There you go, skip that ending. Boom, there we go. Rothmers will henceforth be known as Destroyer Rothmers. So I'm going to go straight into Nightmare, because I didn't want to do any farming. The only thing I would have farmed for would be a base for insight. However, that's not an issue. We're going to be able to kill a lot of mobs. We'll get a base of insight sometime in sometime during this playthrough. I should have actually identified our stuff here, but not the end of the world. Also got to mention, we got some got some new items when we were farming the mini bosses in Act 5. Nothing special, so we're just going to now... Mage Fish, okay, that's useful, but not for our class, so we're just going to get rid of that as well, and get rid of this. Here goes Nightmare Andy. Nightmare Andy is down. Awesome. Right, so we're going to farm this probably about 5 times, maybe 10. But we're going to farm this nonetheless to see what loot we get. So this will conclude the 15th kill of Andy. Got a helmet and amulet, nice. We have got something that's really, really good. A huge game changer, which I wish I had on my last Amazons. This may make this run the golden run. This could be it. So first I'm going to identify here. So what do we get there? Okay, we've got a Coif of Glorious. This is the loot we've got so far. Nothing. Pretty rubbish loot so far. You know, Razor Tines I guess is okay. So the reason why I have this here is this is what I was using. This is what I'm using now. Got a Titan's Revenge, baby! Yes! So we have that dropped on like the 4th kill of Andy. So I've been using it ever since. This could be the run. We have the weapon we want. We now just need everything else. So we've got the weapon we want. We've got the boots that we want because they match with the Sanders gloves. So the boots and gloves we want for the starter gear. So we're slowly making the starter gear to take out the Ubers already. So we are being blessed with the drops. Let's just hope we survive. I have dropped as soon as this dropped, I dropped the difficulty back down to difficulty 1. So I was playing it a bit risky. Now I'm not going to take any risks against any bosses. So when I'm playing this normally running around the world, I'll have it on difficulty 8. But when I'm against bosses, I'll just drop it straight down to difficulty 1. We're not going to risk any potential deaths for my own stupidity. And that's not particularly good. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm so happy and so psyched that we've got this drop. We farmed so much in the last one. Just didn't have the luck. But we have it this time. Let's go! And here we are against Mephisto. Fingers crossed we can do this. So obviously I haven't got the waypoint in Endurance of Hate level 2 because it was a terrible spawn. I really mean a terrible spawn. So I'm probably not even going to attempt to farm Mephisto. I know I could just reset the spawn, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to skip Mephisto once we've taken care of him. And we'll go straight on to Diablo. From Diablo straight into Baal, and then into probably straight to Hell, to be quite honest. The only thing we're really missing is levels. We need gear, but we're not going to get that gear until Hell anyway. So here we're going to take a few hits here. Used up all my mana potions. And there we go. Some Battle Bell, awesome. Straight into Act 4, and we'll see you at Diablo. And here we come, Mr. Diablo. Just going to run straight up, nice close to him, so his lightning damage will miss me. And yeah, so there's an issue with the hitboxes on Nightmare, so you can just stand directly underneath him when he does the lightning, and most of the time it won't hit you. Awesome. So that's the quickest Diablo I think I've ever done. So straight to Act 5. Gonna farm Eldritch, Shank, and maybe Pindle skin? Pindle. Eldritch, Shank, and Pindle, at least until I'm probably level 75. And then we're gonna go take on Baal. So we'll see you soon. And here we are, the Ancients. Let's see how this goes. We've got Lightning Enchant, Stone Skin, and some immune to fire. That's fine. Just try and give myself a bit of space here. Put a couple of these down. Let's just melt Korik here. Or Korlik, not Korik. Try and keep my mercenary alive. Summon my another Valkyrie. See if I can take out Talik. So I've done a few changes to my gear, which I'll show now. So I've got full resistances now. Not just full resistances, I'm way over the bonus. So I'm probably ready for Hell. I'll probably have full resistances when I get to Hell. How have I done this, you may ask? Well, let me tell you. So I'm now running with Law. So I've got rid of that Tyrum's Helm. Running Smoke now as well. So I've got some good drops. And that's really it. Night Smoke here gives me more resistances. Nagel Ring's been changed, or Nagel still there. We've got Lightning Resistance here in the Havoc Spiral. And you've got this giving me 20 resistances on this Wrath Collar. Really useful. Would help if I was paying attention. So, relatively happy with what I've got now. I should be ready straight for Hell. However, once we've taken out Bow, which isn't far off now, since we are level 72 already, I'm going to get some more points into defense. So I always want to have 75% chance to block. Yes, I'm losing a lot of HP, but I want to have that high block chance. And more points into Power Strike. So I just need to get Power Strike, Lightning Bolt, and Thunder Strike as leveled up as I can. So this, I've got 4 more points into this, plus 11, so it's 15 points right there. Plus 19, 15 plus 19, so that's 20, that's 34. So I'm probably not going to be able to level up all of these to the max. I have got all my passive skills here, so it's always useful. The Power Strike will be the last one to level up, because Power Strike does not have a synergy with Charge Strike. So these two are the priority, because Lightning Fury has a synergy of these 4, whereas this only has a synergy of these 3, but not, say again, these 3, not Power Strike. Here we are, final wave. Just before, there you go, Minions of Destruction have just landed. Minions of Destruction have just been melted. So far so good. Once again, only level 72. So we're going to go straight in once he opens the door. Knock, knock, knock. There we go. Going to go chase him down. We're going to summon our Valkyrie. Always good to have our Valkyrie out. Might as well take those out so our AI won't attack them. And here we go. Straight into Bow. Throw a couple javelins to make sure we take out all these appendices. Or appendages, not appendices. Appendices is a chapter in a book, not little weird fingers. Bows down. Awesome. So currently, Terror Zone is in Ariat Plateau. Let's actually see where that is, because that might be worth doing. I know that I've got planned Plateau. No, okay, no, that's not the place I was thinking. I know that 8 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, so the day this goes live, 8 in the morning, Frigid Highlands is the Terror Zone, which I want to do. So I made sure I stayed up late. So this is actually 2 o'clock in the morning of the day this video goes up, to make sure I get through Nightmare, have a good start on Hell when I first wake up, and potentially have a good run through Hell. So when this video does go live this afternoon, I've actually got something to show. Obviously, I'm not rushing to do this. If it's not ready, it's not ready. But I think that will be good to go. I'm really enjoying this class again. I really do enjoy Javazons. Just the speed at which everything melts is just ridiculous. So we're going to do a couple caravans just to get a few more charms. So we've got a few charms, obviously, here in our inventory. My only issue is, so at the moment we're a penalty of minus 40. When you go into Hell, it goes to minus 60. So once you go to minus 60, I think that the only thing we're going to have problems with is fire. Do we have a fire? So let's say I have this charm in here. So that's minus 60 to that bonus. That minus 6, that's still going to be a plus. That's going to be plus 91, so that's going to be enough. Minus 60 to there, so that's going to be plus 98, so that's going to be enough. Minus 60 under here. Minus 60 to poison. So that's going to be 89. That's going to be enough. Minus 60, so that's going to be 92. So all my resistances will still be capped out when we go to Hell. So I don't think we actually need to farm cows. I think we should be okay. I'm going to farm cows for the levels. For the extra experience. So I'm going to put players back to 8. I did lower it while I was doing that part. So I did have a few risky moments while taking out in the Halls of Pain, while taking out Pindle Skin and the bosses after that. I'm going to probably take this out because I don't need this right now, but I will have it re-equipped when you go into Hell. I'm going to do a couple cow runs, maybe get a few levels. I would like to be level 75 before you go into Hell, so only 3 levels. If we can't get it tonight, well, this morning, before I go to sleep, then I'll do it 8 o'clock in the morning when I'm going to be farming some of the Eldritch. I'll be farming Eldritch first thing in the morning, and I know full well that I will get levels from Eldritch. He's really good to farm. If you're struggling with levels going from Nightmare to Hell, just farm Eldritch. Find out when Eldritch is going to be on as a Terror Zone. Farm Eldritch. Your levels will just shoot up so quickly. So we are just about to start the grind. So we're going to be going to we're going to do an hour of the Terror Zone in Act 5 Frigid Highlands. All we're going to do is spawn in, take out Eldritch, and leave. So we are currently level 73, and this stash here, we're going to quickly empty this stash here and put things into other locations. You can see I've been farming a lot. So I'm going to move up and get into here. Some random items. We've been doing a little bit of cows. We did like 3 cow runs. But we're going to keep everything into here. So everything's going to go into this stash here of what we're going to get from an hour of doing Terror Zones of just taking out Eldritch. So it's on max difficulty again, players 8. We're going to see how quick we can take out Eldritch. And see how much experience we've got at the bottom there. Look at that chunk of experience in just one quick wipe. So this is going to be pretty quick. Then save and quit, rinse and repeat. We'll be back in an hour's time. And that was an hour of farming Eldritch. That was a long hour. Well, it wasn't a long hour, it was exactly an hour. So we managed to take out Eldritch 115 times in that hour. So it was quite a long hour. This is the predominant loot we got. We got a few other bits, but this is the main thing we got. So we got Mage Fist. That's okay. We've already got one on our mule, but it's fine. This is the first time we've ever had this icy clutch. These gloves. I don't know what the set does, but that's okay. Lots of strength for a mage, but hey, fine. Got Hasara's Iron Heel, Caffin's Visage, Sigon's Rat, Blood Moon, a unique scimitar, Blood Leech, a unique bill, Shapeshifting Amulet, All Resistances Amulet, a Cold Skills Amulet, a rare jewel, got Skullmaster's Ring. I'm only keeping that because of the attack rating, just in case I want to make a Maul Druid. And got the Caffin's Amulet. So 2 pieces of Caffin's in that. That's pretty cool. But the one thing we came here for, I went up 7 levels. So I'm now level 80. So we're going to now put on our finest charms. I think I only needed... let's put all my charms on. There you go. So now we're going to go into Hell. Let's have a look at the stats. Make sure we've got the full resistances as we go into Hell. Because we are done with Nightmare. We should be done with Nightmare. We should have full resistances as we come into Hell. We do not have full resistances as we come into Hell. That's fine. We actually don't have... we're not far off full resistances, to be quite honest. So we need a bit more poison. Which I've got poison right here. Poison now is max. Good. Now we just need lightning, cold, and fire. Don't think I've got cold and fire anywhere. I ideally want max so I can wear this. So I have loads more defensive capability with that. But I don't think I have any more. Oh, I made myself some gloves. Fine. I don't think I'm going to get any more resistances. So I want to wear this. I will lose 10 resistances on everything. So is it worth it? I've got peace. You know what? We're in a good place. These are good resistances for Hell. Just as we're starting off. Obviously, we're going to get charms as we go through. So we're going to look at our gear as we go through. So we've got Law in a Grim Helm. We've got Smoke in a Field Plate. We've got Titan's Revenge. We've got Sanders Taboo Gloves. Sanders Rip Wrap. So it's the boots. We've got a Resistances Amulet. We've got Naggle Ring. We've got just a random MF ring. We've got Night Smoke as our belt. We've got Rhyme as our shield. We've got a Teleport Staff in our offhand. We've got some just resistance charms just all around. And then for our Mercenary, we just got Stealth, Nadir, and Insight. We do need to upgrade our Mercenary. But we do have a Valk here, which will make our life a lot easier. So we're probably gonna get to Andy, farm Andy for a bit. Hopefully we get a good spawn of the waypoint. Of course we can change it if required. Oh, a bit like that. And here we are, Andy in hell. She should be okay here, I hope. So as long as I keep my Mercenary up. Okay, Mercenary very quickly perished there. That's fine. Subby some of Valkyrie so she can tank. Throw some more javelins. That's not ideal, but hey, she's now down. So she's got a maul, a trident. Okay, that was actually okay. We might farm this. A little bit sketchy, but we're probably going to farm this, to be quite honest. So we've got 2 uniques from that. What is our MF at the moment? Our MF isn't anything special, is it? No, it's 50% MF. We have got gold wraps. So while we are clearing through the catacombs, we got these drop gold wraps, which is okay, I guess. Razor Tine. Okay, we've already had a Razor Tine. And Bone Snap. Bone Snap's pretty good. So we can keep hold of these. These are just our trophies for the time being. So we might farm a couple Andys. We really just want some more rings. So we're going to farm her. Hopefully get some better rings. Here we are. We just got into Act 2. We haven't been farming Andy. We decided that we're just going to push through, ideally finish Act 2. The reason why I've just stopped this is... There it is. First kill of the Summoner. So we just finished this. Got Key of Hate on a very first kill. That's that. This is the God run. This is the run. I don't think I'm going to get any more luckier than that. So these don't drop every single time. So I'm really lucky to get a Key of Hate on the first kill of Sorceress. So we're going to take out Joriel. I generally think I might farm the Chaos Sanctuary, not the Chaos Sanctuary, the Arcane Sanctuary, just so I have a chance to get some runes. So I would ideally want some runes. Because I want to get Infinity. Because Act 3 is going to be really difficult. So we're going to put our keys. So we've been doing a fair bit. We've actually got a fair few runes from this as well. So we did do a few Andys. Done a few, what are they called? Countess runs. And we've got quite lucky if I dropped so far. We've got a couple of runes. Got Is rune, Ko rune. Got a couple of Lems, Lum, a Pool, a Foul rune. But we haven't got the one main rune we need, or the 2 main runes we need for Infinity. So Infinity will allow us to break the immunities off of the enemy. And Infinity, we need a 2 Burr, a Mal, and an Ist. Burrs don't drop until Act 3 on Hell, so we may have to do a bit of work on that one. But hopefully the Chaos Sanctuary will drop some, because there are some super chests at the end of Arcane Sanctuary. I keep saying Chaos Sanctuary. There are some super chests at the very end, so there is a chance to then drop in. But we're going to take a Joriel, and we'll see you once Joriel's down. And here we are, taking on Joriel. And he's already taken out my... Oh no, my Valkyrie's still alive, that's good. Just keep my Mercenary alive, okay. That wasn't too bad, actually. Wasn't too bad at all. I don't think I've got room for many of these. But we're obviously now in Act 3. I don't know. I'm kind of torn. Do I want to farm any bosses, or do we try and push through Act 3? Because Arcane Sanctuary could in theory give me runes. However, if I just get all the way through to the end of the game and go to cows, cows would be ultimately better to give me runes. So let's double check the farms up. So cows will give me runes, rune base words, charms, gems, jewels. If I can get to Mephisto, because it doesn't recommend that I try and fight Andy, which I agree with. Andy's a little bit too tough. Joriel doesn't really give anything good, so if I can get to Mephisto will give me uniques and sets. So I think Mephisto might be a good idea to get to. Yeah, I think Mephisto might be the one. So hopefully we can push through Act 3. We're going to give that a go. We're going to go really slow in Act 3. And hopefully we can get through Act 3 in this video. I've got an hour before I need to start editing the video. So hopefully we can get somewhere in an hour. Hopefully we can finish Act 3 in said hour. We'll see.
Good to see you.
So we meet again, Mr. Stormtree. Let's not die this time round. We are better equipped this time round, that's for sure. I'm just going to stand back here and let my mercenary survive. And now we are further than any other character into hell. I am... You probably can't tell by my monotone voice, but I'm very ecstatic. I'm very happy with this. I've got 15 minutes left until I need to start editing. So let's try and get through this as much as possible. I think this is a good chest spawn. There should be 2 chests in here. I could farm this for runes. No, we're going to do Mephisto. We're not going to farm anything. So here we go. That's a terrible Mephisto run to get here. So we'll dance around these guys. He says, as I just got my mercenary just got absolutely bodied by them. So let's go pick my mercenary back up. It was not ideal. Oh yeah, okay. We definitely want to heal up, get our mercenary back, and we'll try that again. Okay, we're back in this. I don't really want to fight all of those. They have fanaticism or fanaticism. See if I can teleport past them. Granted, there's going to be a few here. Okay, that one's the lightning one. That's fine, I guess. Right, let's just hope that we can do this in this corner. Okay, you're not ideal. At least we've got Mephisto here, so let's go pick up our mercenary again. Actually, no, we might be okay here. Just keep spamming my heals. I'm going to take out this ghoul first. Vile Drawl. Looks like Mephisto's stuck up there, actually. So if he is stuck up there, better for us. We're going to quickly pop back, pick up our mercenary. We're going to grab our wand of lower resistance, which is, that's life tap. Lower resistance is here. Pick up a mercenary and we're going to go give this another go. Okay, so he does actually take a lot of damage. So if we can get to him, we should be okay. Grimward. Okay. I have no idea what any of this gear is. But that is Mephisto down. And we're now going into Act 4. Job done. Act 4 Hell. We've almost done it. So now finally Act 4 in Hell. Got some interesting loot off of Mephisto. Oh, that's actually not too bad. Ignore target's defense. Open chance of open wound. The Impaler is pretty good. However, we're going to end this episode here. We are probably going to not farm Mephisto because we didn't have the best spawn of the waypoint to the final floor. So as that's the case, we're probably just going to continue through the game. We actually have quite a good setup. We've got okay-ish runes here, or okay resistances, and our gear is actually okay. So I think we should be able to take out Diablo. If we can take out Diablo, then all we need to do is take Diablo out. Then we can farm the first couple bosses in. We can farm Eldritch and Shank in Act 5 for some extra gear, for some charms. That's what we're going to do, but that'll be for next week's video. So make this well. Thank you much for watching. You have a wonderful day, and as per usual, peace out.